All right, how's it going, everybody? So this is part 10. So we're almost done going through all this video. So I got 3 again. We're gonna start with this one right here. This is a tanto from Mushi. I said I would have a video on that. It is a Shobu style T10 blade. It's got a ghost hamon, so real hamon. Don't think it's real leather, but it does have real samigawa on it. Everything is stay tight on this thing. This one I've noticed though, when you go to sharpen it, it's a little difficult. It's a little bit harder to sharpen. T10 blades normally are. The mouth of the side is done pretty well. The paint itself is okay. The paint job, it's more, I don't know if it's actually paint. It's more like, I wouldn't say like a sticker or something, but it's not like the highest quality. The Tsuba has the vine pattern on it. I kind of like that, you know. It's kind of hard to see because it's such small detail. The Sagyo is okay. Now, unlike the one that was supposed to be L6, which was a disappointment, this has been a really good tanto from them. A little bit on the pricey side, though, I think, for a tanto, especially it being T10. It's almost $200 for this. So, like with all these, if they're still available, I'll put links to them down below. But other than that, it doesn't have real bullhorn or anything. But it's been a pretty good tanto, and tantos don't get enough recognition as it is, so I have done a video on tantos, a little bit with the back history of them. I'll put a card up so you go check that video out if you want. But other than that, it's been a decent tanto. It's got a 13-inch cutting edge on it, so yeah, it's a fun one to use every now and then. Okay, so the next one is this one right here. It's a Wakizashi. You probably see me use this one all the time. The saya is nothing big. It's just a flat mat. Saya, real thin Sagyo. I do have to shim this one though. It's getting kind of loose. But other than that, I mean, like I said, there's nothing to write home about. The Tsuba on it is the leaf pattern. I kind of like this Tsuba. It's kind of neat. The backside has Mushi domes on it. And on the Fuchi, actually. So yeah, it's a fun one. This one's from Hero Swords. When I got this one, it was like $109. It's now like $120, I think, because, well, tariffs. It does have a blacked out blade, and as you can kind of see, maybe right there in the light, it's scratched up from sharpening it. That's the drawback to these colored blades. I don't mind it having the blackout blade though. It's been a good, solid Wakizashi. Say $310.95, if I remember correctly. The Edo wrap is not real leather, nor is it real samigawa on this thing. I did have to glue the Minukis in place because they were moving around. But other than that, the wrap has never come loose on this thing. And it handles really well. You could do trick cuts with it pretty good. And it's still got a really, really nice, decent edge on this thing. Sharpens so easily. But yeah, I do have another Wakizashi I don't use very much, which we'll get to. That'll probably be the last video for all these. I'm finally through them all. Yeah, this is the one I use the most. It's, like I said, it's a really fun one to use. Real inexpensive, but it does the job. Seriously. It really, really does. And, you know, it does, though, have side rattle. So it's not like an absolutely perfect fit. But again, I also have to shim the mouth of it. Because because it is getting loose because I use it so much. This side has seen better days. It's got a bunch of nicks and dings in it and everything else, but it's held up really, really good. Now for the last one is this guy right here. A Tachi. And I like how the handle swoops up. This is from a company called Shiji In or something like that. They're on Amazon. I think they also have a web page. Like I said, I'll put a link to all these down below. I think I got this at the time. It was like $180. Now it's over $200. Getting tariffs. The fittings aren't like high quality. They're just cast pot. You could say metal. They're done nice. It did have a little ring like Tachi's do, but it broke. So it's not there no more. It does have cloth underneath the handle, the wrap, but the wrap has been solid. It's never given me an issue. None of these fittings on the Saya have come loose or wiggled. I keep the knot tied in, even though you're supposed to untie this and wrap around your waist. It's got a black metallic paint job on it. But other than that, I mean, it's been a really, really good sword. When you use a Tachi though, it's a totally different feel because of that curvature to the handle. I kind of like it. Some people don't. And it has a metal cap because some of, or a lot of the Tachis, that's what they had, was a metal cap for the mouth. And like I said, the fittings aren't the highest quality. This is a budget sword. So this is a sword, it's a through-hardened T10 blade. Still got fairly decent edge. I could put a better edge on it. I kind of scratched it up down here when I was sharpening it. When I first got this, I had a little bit of burrs up here, and I just ran across my stones a little bit, and it took care of that. It's got a nice polish to it though. This one too is very easy to sharpen since it's just through hardened. But yeah, it's held up really, really nice. The nice thing about this thing is, because sometimes when you run your thumb or your finger on the back, on the muñe of the sword, you can feel like little ridges where they shaped it. This doesn't have that at all. It's like perfectly smooth. And yes, it does have a bohea in it. It's not too front heavy. I mean, I could do trick cuts with it. I noticed on this one, it's kind of shaped like, the handle's kind of shaped like my Sawadi, which is really nice and comfortable and wide for the hand. So yeah, it's got a nice distal taper to it too. It really, really does. So it doesn't make it too heavy of a blade, but it's still got that meat behind it, so it's not gonna, you know, bend on you or whatever. Never had an issue with this thing. Even though it's like cheap fittings, nothing's come loose off on this thing. I mean, it's nice. I like it. I have to be careful because of my table behind me. But yeah, I mean, it's a good alternative because Tachis get really expensive. And at the time, it was a really good deal. Darn it, I'm drawing a blank here. Tone Deaf. He has one. He has, I do believe, if I remember correctly, he has the green one of this sword. Excuse me. Been a long day. But anyways, yeah, he's got the green one. I got the black one. I was looking at the green one. He said, no, the black one suits me better for my personality. I think he's right. But yeah, the only thing is, it's like that little piece, like I said, broke off. But like I said, it's a budget sword, so couldn't ask too much for high quality fittings on this. If it had high quality fittings all the way around on this thing, I mean, that would have been phenomenal for the price. Seriously. I've never had to shim this, and yeah, I mean, it just locks right in. The leather is real kind of leather. It's real cheap though. It's not high quality leather at all, but it does the trick. It's fully functional, and it's got no rattle, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, I love using this thing. So when I break it out when I want to, Tachis are fun, especially like I said, get one that has the handle going with the curve. It's a totally different feeling to it. But yeah, I really like using this. I wouldn't mind getting a few more Tachis just to mess around with. Like I said, they're really fun swords to cut with. But a lot of times you don't get them with that handle with the curve to it. A lot of times they're straight. And this one has a 1 1/4 deep sori to it. So the sori on this is a really, really deep sori. It's about a 28-inch cutting edge on this. Normally they'd be about 30, 32. There were some that were shorter, so it's not like a set thing on that, which is fine. I mean, it'd be nice to have like a 30 or 32. That'd be fun, but I think that would have to be a custom job. But anyways, hope you guys like this one. It's part 10 of my collection. We're moving right along to this. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one more, and then that's it, a part 11. We should be through these. I was able to get down to the reservoir, and I got some wood, driftwood. I can start doing some testing on some of the knives I've reviewed. So look forward to that coming up, because the first one I'm going to do is the Purple Dragon Machete, because I actually want to see how well that thing holds up, or if it's just going to be total junk. So we'll see. Got another new knife in. I'll be doing a review on that as soon as I can, and then I'll get that one up, and then we'll just start rolling through all the testing of the knives and see how they perform. But until then, we'll see you on the next one.